wants to play hide and seek.
Alright. Broken Beauty is next.
We must venture into darkness to shed light on an innocent soul.
So the boss is available. And yet she's still marked here in the middle. I don't know what that's about. So we definitely have to sacrifice somebody now. And I don't have a res token. What's our missions look like? Rescue? Rescue? It's not a rescue. It's an impossible ritual. Okay. Who will I sacrifice? That is a good question. I think we should sacrifice her. I think we should sacrifice Charity for Hope. And then if we get the opportunity, we can res her, but the fact that we got Charity up to level 8 in the previous mission makes that mostly a no-brainer. Yeah, I think that that's the right call. Because she doesn't have really any good traits. I mean, the next Soul Singer we bring into the battle, first mission she goes on, she'll get this exact same trait. So we will sacrifice poor Charity for Hope, and she will fully heal as a result. All right.
I feel her light grow stronger.
I feel like that's pretty good. She got a trait from that. She got a part of Charity. Dodge plus 5%, critical chance plus 7%. That's something. I'll take it. And then let's birth a replacement Soul Singer.
Give life to our daughters.
Sincere. Historically,
Please.
daughters
Guide
named
her
Sincere have not met with pleasant fates. So she'll take the
Now,
Shadow Round as well.
unleash her on
She
any
will
who
also
stand in
take
her
the
way.
Spirit Haste. What memories did we get? Did we get anything cool? We got a drill. But I think... Who has the armor? Is it Modesty that has the armor one? No, she has drill. So we should definitely... Do we have an armor one? Decrease armor by 40 points. That's not much. We can always hold out for a different one. We do have drill though. That's good. Maybe we give that to... Who are we going to take out on this mission is the question. Because this is a big mission. It should definitely be Modesty. Modesty and... Or, you know what? I'm going to take Hope and Innocente out. Vital Grace, I'd really like to take... I'm going to take her instead, I think. Maybe we give her drill with the slam. That might be pretty cool. We won't have any ranged, which is scary to think about. How do you know what are good traits so far? Really, trial and error. I'm actually still learning the game quite a bit. So I just kind of look and see. I like the traits that are more like kind of cut and dry. Like one with the sword, plus 10 AP, damage plus 20%. I mean, that's just phenomenal. That 10 AP doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes all the difference. It allows you to kind of move and still, you know, in the case of the Blade Master, you get 2 attacks if you're already in melee, which is just beautiful. What else? Movement range -1. That kind of sucks. Armor +30. It's damage plus 50. Like something like that's not great. But that's like one of those things where every little bit helps. So it's kind of just you play around and kind of see what ends up working for you better based on your style of play. Mostly when I'm looking at who I'm going to sacrifice, generally I look at just the number of traits they have versus somebody else. Like in the case where we sacrificed that other Soul Slinger, she only had 1 trait that she's literally going to pick up in her first mission. It's like the generic level 7 trait that they all get if they survive a battle. I guess that's not really a great answer. That's not what I wanted to do. I was looking at memories still. I'm trying to figure out who I want to take out here. I think it's probably safest to take... I think it's safest to take Modesty and Hope out. So I think maybe we hold off on... Do we have any... Increased damage done by target by 30% for 30 initiative units? That's pretty cool. Target X 15 initiative units sooner. That's what we're looking for. We'll do that. These things that I'm adding on here, these memories, there's so far only really like a handful that I have found that are useful. Most of them really don't make that much of a difference, so I tend not to think too hard about these. I think we'll hold off. We're going to hold off on any more of those right now. But every now and then you find one that's really good, like the drill, which is 20% extra damage. That's very useful. But very few of the memories actually give you that strong of a bonus. So we will do this ritual. Yeah, they're kind of memories are kind of like perks. You get it's like most of them are very much like every little bit counts. Like most of them are like 5% critical chance or 5% extra critical damage. I see that one. That seems to be the most common. And 5% critical chance is great. It's better than not having it, but I tend to want to hold out for ones that offer a bit of a stronger benefit. But you can replace them. It just costs it costs vitae, which is this number up here. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of it. But every time you place a memory, it costs vitae. But you get it for completing missions as well. Okay, destroy the soul before it's too late. So we'll take Hope and Modesty. I think this is our dream team for this particular mission. 2 Soul Slingers actually might have been a good idea.
The only language they understand is destruction.
The work must be done in the house and on the
Okay,
body.
so this mission sucks. I don't like this map because it doesn't allow for a lot of maneuverability. There's all these walls, so I have to kind of like zigzag through it. I have to get to this guy before he explodes. So I know that... And we gotta get up there quick too. This guy here, he's gonna come right for us, but that's okay, he can do that. Modesty. Maybe put you here. Okay. Oh, didn't even see you guys there. Creepy. Creepy dudes. Okay. He's doing his thing. So this is an interesting mission. I gotta get to this guy up here before he explodes, which happens, it's gonna happen in 413 initiative units. Okay. Who is what is okay. So I think we move her up here. 34, she'll get a shot on one of these guys. No, you dodged twice, you dog. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, we will end turn. I don't like it. I'm gonna slash the crap out of this guy. Beautiful. Again, please.
At last. But it brings me no pleasure.
So this is a pretty hardcore turn-based RPG. Yes, I do love turn-based RPGs. I've always had a soft spot for them. I think like ever since like back in the day, back in the Shining Force days, and then really ultimately with kind of the turn-based RPG that I judge all others by is Final Fantasy Tactics. This one is, I love this one because it's that same kind of style. What really sells it for me is the artwork and the music. I just think it's a really cool art style. And the initiative bar manipulation really throws a whole new dimension in terms of the type of strategy you need to use. I think we just shoot this guy until he dies. Oh, these dodges are killing me. But if we can take these guys out... Oh, perfect.
How foolish my fears.
So it's definitely, to me this was a very, this is a game I highly recommend. Especially if you're into turn-based RPGs at all. Alright, now we can safely move up. I'm going to just keep this menu open so I can see how close we are to exploding. Oh god, we're so far away still. Did we get slowed?
I can't stop them. No one can.
It's okay, I'll stop them. Accepting stance, huh? Nope, that's the boost one. Okay. Immovable stance is the turn manipulation, a game that I have used that, an Ubisoft game. Cartoony. Ooh. Is it like an older one, or is it more modern? Modesty. Can she shoot? Yeah, she can. More modern, PS3 era and PC. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I know that one. I was having trouble, you know, there's actually two that I stream. I play this, and one of the other ones that I've played heavily on stream is BattleTech. And it's funny because aside from these two and like the retro ones, I can't. I have such a horrible memory. I couldn't remember any other games. I couldn't even remember playing BattleTech, honestly. All the dialect rhymed. Oh, this is ringing a bell. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Exquisite.
It's not grid-based. Oh my goodness, I can't. I honestly. Yeah, I honestly can't think of it. Did you play it on PS3 or PC?
They come.
Ooh, okay.
Always come.
Those guys can definitely.
Take
I know what they
medicine.
are. Oh, it's those weird underground worm things. Okay, I think we can move her up in Lightning Strike. Yeah, he's gonna die. Beautiful.
A necessary blow.
Okay, so it's okay if they do that. We still got 261 initiative left before he explodes.
They collect pieces of broken souls. Ignore this blight at
Pardon
your
me.
peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Okay, so I'm not too worried about these guys. Because I believe they'll just keep moving closer to me. Oh, why is there so many of them? Now, what happened the last time I played this mission is that these guys, I moved up real far, and they formed a wall, and I could not pass through the wall. So, maybe we don't let that happen again? How many hit points do you have? 12,000, huh? That's too many. Do we intercept here? I don't know if we should. We definitely should not burst. Child of Light. Okay. That's on my Steam list, actually. I wanted that did look really good. It's a quaint game. Is that one you'd recommend? Because like I said, I'm a sucker for these kind of games. She's close to bursting. Maybe let's shadow around here. Get a little extra damage. Should we get the chance to actually attack anything? I don't think we should I'm not going to intercept here. We're going to just end turn. Okay. Not dig. Oh, thank God he at least didn't block my path. Okay, so far so good.
Another terror to haunt us.
There's too many of these guys. But we really gotta start moving up onto the lost soul here. It's fun but not hardcore. It's 2D side scroll with turn-based. Oh, that's interesting. That reminds me of there were some games for, I believe it was for PS2. Was it PS2? The Suikoden games? Those were some of the at least the first two, especially Suikoden 2 was absolutely one of my all-time favorites. When you fight in Child of Light, you can disrupt turns. Oh, that's interesting. So there's still that kind of like initiative bar manipulation stuff. I think I should just smack a couple of these guys down. Let's try. Can we take both these guys out? Oh, you survived, you son of a gun. Explain this style. Do you mean the style of this game currently? Or is it, or were you talking about Suikoden? The bar. Oh, okay. So basically, all of every character on the board falls under this initiative bar. Each of your daughters starts with a base of 100 AP. If you go below 50, well, rather, at the end of your action, you go back to 50, unless you use more than 50, in which case it puts you way down here at 100. So it ends up being a lot longer before you move again. So that can be pretty scary because then you can see how many guys like in this instance here. Let's finish taking this guy out, and I'll kind of show you exactly what I mean.
Blow.
So right now she's at 50 AP because she's attacked twice. So if I were to move, or you can see even if I select slash, it puts her way down at the end of the line here at 100, and that would mean that she would not go again before all these dudes do. I don't. Some enemies, I'm not sure like if it's like an individual stat, but it doesn't seem like the enemies have a set way of going back to. Some of them go back to 50, some go back to 100. So you got to kind of plan out how your actions are going to go so that you don't end up taking like tons of damage, because they will all bombard you. So that's kind of why, like, if you've seen me end turn with like all this AP left, that's why I'm doing it. Because now there are times where that's, sometimes you have to, it's called bursting. So if I used another attack here and she goes to the end, that means I've bursted her. So I would get 50 more AP for the turn, and sometimes that's an acceptable thing to do, like if you're either in dire straits or if you're like close to the end of the mission or you need a kill. So I think that we will actually just end her turn for now. So I still think, even though this is starting to look pretty hairy, we're still not in a situation where we need to be bursting just quite yet. There's too many enemies on the board. Revenge attack. Don't like that. Seems like they're all kind of going after Hope. So I think our best shot is to go up here. Can we start attacking this guy? Oh, okay. So good. So at least we're doing some damage. Enemies have an alien vibe, very much so. I think that it's meant to be Lovecraftian, just because there are cultists. Not here, but it has that kind of like alien-y Lovecraft feel to it for sure. I think that we will shadow around here. So these abilities here don't use AP, but they will they take away percentage of HP. So they're usually very good abilities, but you have to be very careful because I tend to overuse them. And then I end up getting myself into trouble. Like, I'm going to use 2 of them here, so I'm about to just sacrifice 15% of her total hit points because I feel like we're getting to a point where we need to do that. So we'll end her turn. Oh, I don't like you.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Yeah, very nightmarish creatures. All right, we got an intercept. Good. Oh, that was beautiful.
Bitter victory.
All right, Hope's going to get a chance to go here. I think we just start to maybe move her out of the way, because I need to get her up to the Lost Soul. Can she go through there? No, she can't. So 35. What about here? 31? It's enough for a slash. No, it's not! Oh, I'm such a fool. Oh, this is brutal. Well, that's my own dumb fault, because what I should have done was this lightning strike ability. Part of me thinks we should actually burst here. Because she's got Shadow Round up. I think it's worth it. Alright, Shadow Round's gonna go off. Takes care of that dude.
I revel in her strength.
Move down 1. Get another slash.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Alright. So at least we made it kind of worth it. So now she's not going to go for quite some time here. Accepting stance. This might be... I think we should try this. Yeah. And we will end her turn. Okay. Hate that. Okay. So it's all going wrong. Ideally, I'd like to just get her out of there, but we might be able to. Alright, Modesty. First thing you're going to do is Shadow Round. And we're just chewing through her HP. The Soul Slingers are very powerful units, but they really do end up chewing through their HP quite a bit. So we're going to do our Spirit Haste on her. Alright, so we got our reaction off, that's good. We should move. If we move up here, we're going to lose line of sight. But we need to get the heck off these red marks. When does this one go? 29? Oh no, that's her thing. Alright, so, oh, she'll actually get a chance to move. Okay, so that's good. So if we just kind of do one of these. Oh, crap. Let's intercept. How much time do we have left? 125? Ugh. Okay, we really need to get up there. Hope. Alright. Perfect. So we're not going to burst with her again. Because she needs a lot of actions here. She needs to be able to slash the crowd. Did I really just move her into it? What happened? That is unfortunate. We'll just end that turn. Okay. Alright. Good. So what are these other red squares for? You think you're so funny. Okay, so we have like 2 turns left to kill this guy. Alright, Modesty. Start your shadow round. I should have done the accepting stance, but that's okay. We're not dealing nearly enough damage here. I think it's fine, because we've got the shadow round. We're not going to intercept, though, because nobody else is really going to get a turn except for this dude down here. That's okay, I don't think he can get to us. He probably will leap across the board, because that's what he does. Yeah, let's end turn. And then if we have to, we'll burst like crazy on this other guy. Alright, she's going to take a hit. Oh, dude. Alright, we have to kill this guy. Or we're dead anyway. That's the flailing limbs. 46, so Hope will not get another turn before this goes off, so we have to like really smash his face. Okay. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Oh, it's so close. It's so close.
Now that wasn't
We
nice.
got him. Ho, 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 ho. Wow. Wowie. Well, they both made it to level 9. Incredible.
She comes ever closer to what I was.
Okay, so we apparently just get a lot of experience for that. But what I wanted was a res token.